Hey folks, thanks for watching the Southern Hearth and Patio channel. Today we're actually going to show you about town and country fireplaces and why they actually fill a need that you may not even know exists. In a world full of high energy efficient fireplaces, everybody wants it to be super efficient, but they don't really have an understanding or a concept of how much heat really comes off of a fire. So what you're going to see is if you want a fireplace that doesn't generate a lot of heat, you're typically going to have a fully vented, full chimney fireplace that maybe even has a negative efficiency as it draws heat and air from your home out the chimney. Or if you go with a direct vent, you're going to find something that's going to be in maybe the 20 to 25 or 30,000 BTU class, and then maybe not even use a ceramic glass. They also make models like Mendota or even some of the other name brands that build high energy efficient models. But when you start talking about 35 and 45,000 BTUs with a super efficient glass or a super efficient system, you're talking about things that heat, 1,500, maybe 2,000 square feet. Town and Country comes in with a little bit different theory, a little bit different idea. These guys are going to use 13-inch pipe on a direct vent and build their fireplaces to give you a nice radiant amount of heat, very similar to maybe a vented gas log set in a wood-burning fireplace. But you'll get a much taller fire, but you're going to be able to get a taller fire without being run out of the room. And one of the things that these guys say is that we don't compete with people like Mendota or some of the very high energy efficient models. They are actually competing against wood-burning, open-faced, prefab wood-burning fireplaces that you'll find in today's homes. Town and Country Fireplaces actually build an entire lineup of fireplaces from 30 inches to 36, 42, 50, and they even build a linear style fireplace, which I'll show you in just a moment. But their big claim to fame is the ability to give you a super tall flame with a minimal amount of gas and a very large open area. One of the things that you'll notice on this 36 is that there's no control valves. The control valve is actually hidden behind the right-hand side panel. All Town and Country fireplaces actually come with not only a wall switch, but remote control. Each of those control systems allows the pilot to be turned off when you turn the fireplace off, and the pilot lights itself when you turn the fireplace on. It also has variable flame height capability. Town and Country fireplaces also allow you to a la carte your fireplace, where if you look at most fireplace companies, you have to buy the fire brick that they have, or maybe you have a choice of two. These guys actually allow you to pick from 5 or 6 different fire bricks, 3 or 4 different log designs, including a stone and a glass. It's really an a la carte fireplace. You can look at all the designs yourself and then pick your fireplace and build it the way you want it. In our showroom model, I change it out occasionally. I can change from this porcelain fire panels that you see here for a normal fire brick. I can go from a country home burner to a glass or a stone burner. I do all of that stuff, and I can do that in here without having to change the entire fireplace out, and that's really different in this industry. You might notice when you look at this fire how the porcelain panels actually reflect more fire than is in there. And with the lights off, it really makes a dramatic, just an incredible presentation. As I mentioned earlier, Town and Country fireplaces are available in a multitude of sizes. This is the TC42. Now, I used the country home burner on this one, and I think you'll notice that the logs are much more substantial. The flame, because it's so big, we typically move the flame a little further from the glass and put it in the back. So what it does is it gives you the ability to have this tremendous fire without running you out of the room. Believe me, it's putting out some heat here, but it's been on for a few hours. It's very relaxing. Something that is designed to heat oftentimes doesn't deliver comfort, but heat. This is great for giving you a nice, warm, romantic evening at home without having to open all the blinds in the house. Now this one actually has a built-in screen. It's an optional screen that they have that fits the fireplace perfectly. And for those of you that are a little bit nervous about the glass in front of a fireplace, or don't maybe like the look of the glass, they have these screens that go on it and nobody can tell it's even there. So when I remove the screen, I want you to look at the fire brick. The fire brick here can be the porcelain that I showed you on the TC36, But this is the herringbone tan. They make a red herringbone, they make a regular stack brick, and a red stack brick, as well as a stucco or kind of a Tuscan kind of a feel as well. And again, these logs are the country home logs, and versus the chalet that's over there. But one of the on the TC36. But I just wanted you to see that another clean face fireplace, no visual control valves, just a perfectly clean face fireplace that's going to give you years and years of enjoyment. Town & Country also makes a linear series of fireplaces. This is the TC54. They also have a 38, and for a little bit smaller environments. But the 54 is one of their flagship pieces. As you can see, I've got the black Metropolitan stones in here. They have a couple of different stone series as well as any colored glass that you'd like to put in. A linear fireplace is going to give a dramatic impression on any type of architecture. You can set them down lower for a coffee table setting. You can put them up a little bit higher if you're going to have either a bar setting or something you want to be able to see it from across the room. But the cool thing about these fireplaces is that everybody who sees it falls in love with it, even if it's for their house or not. If you have that in your living room, people are going to talk. Southern Hearth and Patio is proud of all of the brands that we choose to sell here at Southern Hearth and Patio, and Town & Country is no different. These guys are a privately held company, which usually means a completely different culture within that organization. It's a great customer service company. They make some really great fireplaces that really fill a need that other fireplaces just don't want to talk about. Like all the fireplaces at Southern Hearth and Patio, Town & Country Fireplaces is an incredible name brand of great customer service, great designs, and as I mentioned earlier, it really fills a need in this industry that no manufacturer really wants to talk about. Thanks for watching the Southern Hearth and Patio channel. Come back and see us again.